In the last days of Trump, we're watching to see who is going to turn on him, how quickly and how significantly. Like those corporations that are no longer giving to Republicans, they deserve basically no credit. People like Liz Cheney, we're gonna vote to impeach him. Minor credit, but you've supported a ton of wars, so I don't really care what you think. But what about his best friends in media, like Geraldo Rivera? Geraldo has been his man for a while, and here is what Geraldo had to say. A loyal friend, hounded without mercy by Democrats intent on destroying him from day one. Then he lost the election. It made him crazy or revealed a dysfunction I had refused to see. He then unleashed a mob to make war on their own government. 5 to their doom. Liz Cheney is right. That's a crazy tweet. It's a crazy tweet. For a loyal friend, you still think he's loyal? Anyway, but he said he's now either crazy or it's a dysfunction. I'm gonna jump ahead to the next tweets. Regardless of how Senate ultimately votes, it's entirely appropriate that Donald Trump be impeached by the House. He knew what mob intended from the jump. Stop the Steal crowd was raucous and seething. Many were armed, all angry. What the hell did POTUS think they were going to do? And then he says that he and his son and Rudy Giuliani were complicit in unleashing snarling, seething, shouting mob that invaded and defaced the Capitol. They must apologize, show contrition for grievous loss of life and pain inflicted. They must reach out to the families of dead and beg forgiveness. Also, hopefully go to jail. But anyway, JR, Geraldo is saying like he is directly responsible. His son is directly responsible. He did this, he should be impeached.
He should be impeached. He's directly responsible. He lost the election. He went crazy. He has a dysfunction. I'm going through all of these negative things about him. He unleashed the mob. Liz Cheney is right. 5 people to their doom, he says, regardless of how the Senate acts. The mob, he called them. He knew what they intended. Oh man, all the people who helped him with this should apologize, should beg for forgiveness. All of this from your loyal friend. What play is Geraldo pushing here, right? It's his loyal friend, Trump. People lose friends over $50. People lose friends over, I loaned you $1,000 2 years ago and you haven't paid me back. I'm tired of this. People lose friends over, maybe he slept with your girlfriend or your wife. People lose friends over lots of things. How do you not lose your friend over an insurrection that you just said tried to storm the Capitol and kill people and got 5 others killed? That's still your buddy? That's still your buddy? Why are we still worried about him being your friend? Of all of that he went through, the first thing he said was a loyal friend. Is he still your friend? Is he still your buddy? I don't know, man. It seems weird to keep a friend like that the whole time. Or maybe he's hoping to continue that friendship, because the last I heard from Geraldo talking about Trump is Trump ain't talking to him. He's not taking his phone calls because he acknowledged that he lost the election. Is that your buddy? That's your friend? I've had a lot of friends and none of them have done things like this. And then afterwards I go, yeah, you know what? Let's meet up for lunch next week, Greg. I love how you tried to break into my house and destroy everything in it, but let's hang out a little longer. No, that doesn't happen with your friends.
Yeah. You're describing him as loyal. Like there's almost nothing that he's less. He's more swole than he is loyal. Like that's the thing he is least. He is bottomed out on that stat. He ain't loyal to anything. Maybe Ivanka, but for all the wrong reasons. And that's it really, not for anyone else. He's like playing the long game, if you know what I mean, with her. But anyway, no, not loyal. So look, does it, at the end of the day, this is a weird aside for Geraldo. Nobody cares really. Like even amongst the right, Geraldo is sort of an edge figure, like because he will sometimes disagree with them. He'll sometimes disagree with Trump even a little bit. He has done that, but he's definitely moving on. I would say that this is probably looking ahead to what's coming. Like if he thinks that Trump is gonna be out, he wants to be able to say that he was on the right side of this. Maybe it's genuine. Geraldo, more so than almost all of the people on Fox News, seems like a person that is wrong a ton. But like JR, let me know if you disagree. But seems like he's being genuine, Geraldo. Like whether he's, no, I don't mean specifically now, but when he takes a position, it feels more often like he's being genuine than, like if Jesse Waters says something, it doesn't mean anything. Like if Kilmeade says something, God only knows what it means. With Geraldo, it kind of feels like he's being genuine a lot of the time.
I feel like
wrong, but genuine.
More when he speaks than when he tweets, but it could be all the same. Because the one thing you can say about, I think, I don't know Geraldo. The one thing I think you can assume about Geraldo is he's being honest, because he says things that you would advise against him saying on platforms where he's gonna get pushback. Then he flips and does the opposite. It's almost like he can't keep up with his own process, because he'll dog out these folks and then next week talk about how awesome they are. And in reality, they were pushed to this point. Well, at this point, you're one of the people who pushed him to the point, because you're criticizing him too. You can't criticize the critics and then be one. It doesn't work out that way. But you're trying to play all the sides. So I feel like it's like 10% strategy and 90% just shooting from the hip, which I'm not sure how much you can commend him for it. I guess you can commend him to a point for not towing the line all the time.
Yeah. Okay, well, so we're gonna have to see with Geraldo. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.